It's good. I'm already live, by the way. All right. I'm looking for people. Robert, hello. Can you just type in a 1 if you can hear me okay? Robert, hello. Hello, Danielle. Can you just type in a 1 if you can hear me okay? Okay, great. Looks like sound is working. Robert, hello. Hello, Danielle. Just type in a 1 if you can hear me okay? Okay, great. Looks like sound is working. Welcome, Alice. Welcome, Robert and Danielle. Looks like we have a couple other people joining live here. Welcome, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started here. I'm on here today to offer a mindfulness practice session here, which will boost your immunity by lowering your stress response. So what we're going to start with is just checking in with what you feel in your body right now in this moment. So as you breathe in and you breathe out, just notice, where do you feel you're breathing most naturally? Do you sense it in and out of your nostrils? Do you sense it flowing in and out of your throat? Do you feel your chest rising and falling? Or perhaps do you feel your belly moving out and in? Just follow the wave of the breath. And as you connect to the wave of your breath flowing in and out in this moment, I'd like you to check in with your feet and just notice your feet on the floor. Maybe they're in your shoes. Maybe you'd like to pop your shoes off and feel your feet on whatever surface of the floor that they might be on right now. Maybe you're on a carpet. Maybe you're on a hardwood floor. Maybe you have socks on, maybe bare feet. You might rub them around just a little bit. And just take note, again, of your breath flowing in and out. As you continue to breathe and observe the sensations wherever you feel your breath most naturally, and notice your feet on the floor, go ahead and continue to shine what I call the flashlight of attention over different parts of your body. You might notice the entirety of your breathing or just your nostrils as you inhale or even your exhale. And you might shine your flashlight of attention down on the soles of your feet. But as you continue to breathe in and out and notice the sensations in your body, you might get a sensation of movement of your attention, that flashlight of attention to your feet, for example. And as you breathe in, notice if that flashlight of attention shifts somewhere else. And as you exhale, as you breathe out, go ahead and let that experience of your emotions, of your sensations, we'll get to the emotions in a bit. Whatever you sense in your body, let it flow down your body as well. In this experience of breathing in awareness from your feet up as high as you like, and as you exhale, allowing that experience of the sensations to imagine it flowing back down your body through your legs and out your feet. We call this exercise grounding and filling. And it serves as a metaphor to guide your visualization as you notice your sensations in this moment. As you breathe in from your feet up, shining that flashlight of attention moving up your body. And whatever you notice, as you exhale, let it flow back down. Follow with the flashlight of attention through whatever you notice. Maybe they're the same sensations, maybe they're different sensations. Breathing in and out. You might let yourself sigh, make a little noise as you exhale, and notice what that feels like, the vibration in your throat or in your chest, maybe deep into your belly or somewhere else. Breathing in awareness in this moment. And as you exhale, whatever you notice, just let it go with acceptance, letting it flow down your legs, through your body, and out your feet again. Breathing in awareness of this moment, and breathing out with acceptance, allowing yourself to notice whatever it was that you noticed on the inhale, let it go. So the next moment is a new moment. Inhaling in awareness of this moment, and exhale. Let whatever you notice flow back down again. So this is a very general way of getting into the present moment with your breath and your sensation. Every breath in is a new moment now. And every exhale is taking whatever you've noticed and letting that go. Resetting, in a sense, allowing yourself to take in the next inhale, the next moment of awareness, flowing in and flowing out. With acceptance, letting that go. So every inhale is a new moment. Every new exhale is letting that moment go, leaving room for beginner's mind, noticing this moment. It's a fresh new moment, as if you've never experienced it before, because you haven't experienced this moment before. Breathing in. And whatever you notice, exhale and let that flow out again. So I've noticed quite a few more people have joined in. Thank you for joining. What we're doing right now is we're breathing in awareness, shining what I call the flashlight of attention in up the body, and noticing whatever you notice, shining the flashlight through your body, noticing sensations. As you exhale, let that flow back down through your legs and out your feet. And as you continue to breathe and notice sensations, you may notice that these sensations have changed in some way in this inhale right now. And as you exhale, letting that go. Maybe you notice the same sensations. That's okay too. And as you exhale, let that go. Flowing down your legs and out your feet. This is a visualization as you breathe. Inhale awareness up. And exhale acceptance, letting it flow back down. What we're doing is we're getting into the body. Continue to breathe and notice your experience right now. As you continue to breathe, I'm going to tell you a couple things about what's going on in your body as you engage in this mindfulness experience. When we're in an elevated stress response, we think a lot, we evaluate a lot, we assess, what does this mean? Am I okay? What does anyone think about what I'm doing right now? Is this the right thing? These are all thoughts that take us out of our bodies. And what it does is that actually elevates the stress response. So, what we're going to do now as we continue to focus, inhaling awareness up and exhale whatever you noticed, let that flow down and release again. Notice I'm repeating the same things over and over again. This moment is a different experience. Breathing it in and letting that go. And now this moment, breathing it in and letting that go. And so, what's different now is that instead of the lateralized networks of your brain that are operational mostly when we're thinking, when we're evaluating, when we're judging, when we're trying to do something in a specific way with control, with a specific strategy in mind, the more lateralized networks are active. But when we focus in on this moment, on the sensations of your breath in and out now, breathing in and breathing out, just noticing the sensory experience right now, we're going to activate more of the centralized networks. Strike that, reverse it. We start in the centralized networks when we're thinking, and we actually go more to the lateralized networks when we're feeling. So, regardless of where it is in the brain, what we're doing right now is we're reducing the stress response by being in the body now. So, breathing in, shining your flashlight of attention from the feet up. Notice whatever you notice. Exhale and let that go again. This is a more relaxed mindfulness practice where in this moment, you don't have to be in a deep meditative state. You can just simply notice right now your sensations as they're happening. And so, as you notice your sensations now and now, breathing in awareness. Maybe notice how your lungs fill in what area as you exhale. Maybe the air is a little warmer on the way out. What you're doing is you're activating your DNA in a very different way. You're expressing your DNA in a different way that allows more health and wellness to be active so that the very healthiest parts of you can express themselves, so that the disease genes are not available. They're on the side for right now. Right now, you're in your own body. You're feeling your body as it is right now. And there are countless scientific studies that show when you're in your experience of presence, that is, experiencing your sensations as they're happening. Again, you might move your feet around on the floor. Feel your feet now. And as you breathe in, notice whatever you notice. And then as you exhale, let that go again. So we're going to practice something a little bit different than that general experience of breathing in awareness from the feet up and shining the flashlight of attention with acceptance, exhaling, letting it flow down again. Now let that continue to play in your mind, that breathing in, awareness flowing up the body, and exhale with acceptance, whatever you notice, letting that flow down. But now notice what's the most comfortable sensation in your body. So you might move and sway a little bit. That might feel comfortable. You might stand or sit, or you might get still. Eyes open or closed, notice what feels comfortable. And as you breathe in and out, ask yourself again, what is the most comfortable part of my body right now? Maybe it's your chest, deep in where your heart is or where your lungs are. Maybe it's a little lower in your diaphragm area. Maybe deep in the belly and the digestive organs. Maybe your feet are feeling particularly comfortable and good right now. Or your hands. Maybe you're allowing your hands to relax in your lap, palms up or palms down. You might notice your facial muscles deep into your eyes, your brow and forehead, your temples, into your cheeks and your jaw, down into your lips and chin, your neck. What part of your body is the most comfortable right now? And now that you've found the most comfortable part, what word would you use to describe that sensation that you're experiencing right now in the most comfortable part? Maybe it's a temperature, maybe it's warm, maybe it's cool, maybe it's lightness, the weight of a particular part of your body. Notice if there's an area that feels particularly light right now, or an area that feels particularly heavy in a relaxed way. Maybe there are areas that feel expansive or contractive. So notice the words I'm using are tactile words. They're words that describe your experience in your body physically in a specific way. So find that most comfortable part, continuing to notice your breath in and out, and connect to what that word is. Let's say it's warm in your chest, or it might be another word in another area. And notice on a scale of 1 to 10, that word, 10 being the most of whatever that feeling is. If it's warmth, it's 10 being the warmest. Or if it's cool, maybe 10 being the coolest, 10 being the lightest, if it's a light sensation. Or if it's expansive, maybe it's a 10 that's the most expansive you could feel in that part. Whatever the word is, connect to that word. Feel it in your body. And what number is it? 1 being very little of that experience, of that word, and 10 being the most. What number is it right now? No need to overthink it. Whatever number comes to you is fine. We'll work with that and go ahead and let that go. Breathing in, awareness up your feet, through your legs, and throughout your body, shining the flashlight of attention wherever it goes. And as you exhale, let that go, as if that sensation you noticed in this moment flows down your body through your legs and out your feet. And let's do that again. Breathing in awareness from your feet up. And whatever you notice, let that go. Down your legs and out your feet. We're grounding and filling now. Filling with awareness on the inhale and grounding, exhaling with acceptance. You do this about 10 times. And breathe in again from your feet up, shining the flashlight of attention to different areas. As you exhale, let that go. Whatever it is you notice with acceptance, letting it float down through your legs and out your feet. Breathing in awareness. Whatever you notice, maybe it's the same or different, let that go. Flowing down your legs and out your feet. Again, grounding, letting go of that sensation, breathing it in again. In this moment. As you exhale, let that go. Flowing down your body through your legs and out your feet. Breathing in again. Notice whatever you notice in your body. Feel free to sigh as you exhale. Breathe in a way that's comfortable and at the pace that's comfortable. It might be slower or faster than I'm suggesting. We'll do about 1 or 2 more breaths. This is at your own pace, about 10 breaths. Breathing in awareness up the body. And as you exhale, let whatever you notice go. All the way down through your legs and out your feet again. And so we'll let this visualization go. And I'm going to ask you to go ahead and check in and notice, what do you feel in your body now? What's different in some way from when you checked in and connected to the most comfortable part of your body? Is it still the same word that describes the sensation? Is it still the same area that's just as comfortable as it was before? Or maybe it's a little bit more, or even a little bit less. There are ebbs and flows and changes. And remember, instead of getting stuck in the stress circuits of our brain where we try to think about why, or, oh no, did I do it right? Or did I do it wrong? Let's just notice what it is now. And this is a practice of connecting to a specific experience that you notice that you can label with a word and rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 so you can get a gauge on how much of whatever it is you're sensing. And through 10 breaths in and out like we just did, Inhaling awareness and exhaling, letting whatever you notice go in each moment. Filling with awareness, inhaling, exhaling, letting that go again. We're just giving you an opportunity to feel through in this moment, and this moment, and this moment, and notice that there are things that are shifting and changing. So we just went from a basic breath awareness practice and feeling sensations in your body, shining flashlight of attention, adding on to another layer of directing attention with filling with awareness from your feet up on the inhale, exhaling and grounding with acceptance, letting that go, whatever it is you noticed. And then we added in another piece of noticing something specific, rating it, and going through 10 breath cycles, coming back and checking in. How is that sensation different than it was before? I'm going to take you all through one more exercise. And this is going to give you another opportunity to notice the shifting and changing that's always going on inside your body that you can become more and more aware of. As you relax more deeply, you can become more aware. And I'm going to use this metaphor of thinking about how if you were to squeeze your fists as hard as you could and just hold them like that for about an hour, you'd probably get pretty tired, right? Chances are, if you squeezed hard enough and you held long enough, they'd get pretty numb too. On a more subtle level, this is happening in our bodies all the time. And the level of tension that we unconsciously hold in our muscles is called the tonus, the percentage of unconscious tension we hold. Now, we need some tonus in order to have some muscle tone. But if we have too much, we can numb out and create chronic tension, have energy issues. There are all sorts of challenges that come from having too much tension held in the body, one of which is a weakened immune system. So what we're doing now is we're going to get into a relaxation exercise to help you tap into a deeper level of awareness. Perhaps you noticed some shifting and changing that happened in your body with just breath awareness, or with grounding and filling, or maybe with those 10 breath cycles, labeling the most comfortable sensation, and then after grounding and filling 10 breaths, noticing that it changed. If you did not notice any change, here's another opportunity to do so. We're going to do it with a little bit of movement. So what I'd like you to do is focus in on the muscles in your neck and shoulders. And what I'd like you to do is imagine just above your spine at the top of your head, but it's toward the back of your head, right over your spine. I'd like you to imagine a marionette string pulling the top of your head up. Again, you can do this seated or standing. And once you have that marionette string pulling the top of your head up, you might notice, because it's the back of your head, there might be a little bit of a pulling in of the chin that happens. You don't want to force it in, just allow it to naturally go in as you pull the back of the head up. And that creates a circular movement this way. Very gently, it's about up more than back. Very good. And so as you breathe and notice what tension may have been released just from aligning your head over top of your spine, now let's go ahead and move the shoulders so they come up by the ears. So what I'd like you to do is take a deep breath in and shrug your shoulders up at the same time. Hold your breath, squeeze your shoulders up, feel the tension. You might even ball up your fists. And then as you exhale, I'd like you to let your shoulders drop, maintaining the marionette string, and relax your arms completely. And just take note of any changes in sensation in your neck and shoulders. Let's go ahead and do that again, breathing in with the marionette string, keeping the head tall, but shrugging the shoulders up, squeeze them by the ears, inhale, hold your breath. And as you exhale, go ahead and sigh with me and release that. Letting your shoulders get heavy. Let's tap into now the deep muscles in your rotator cuffs. So as you turn your elbows outward a little bit, you might notice a little bit of tension in your shoulders. You may or may not. It's happening whether you feel it or not. What I'd like you to do is now imagine that there's a string attached to a weight on the tips of your elbows, and allow your elbows to get very heavy. You might even imagine your hands are on a steering wheel. Just let those elbows get heavy. We're going to do both dropping your elbows heavy and your shoulders at the same time. So first, let's let your elbows come out Breathe in, shrug your shoulders up, nice and tight toward your ears within comfort. Hold your breath. Exhale, allow the shoulders to drop, allow the elbows to get heavy like lead weights. And you can rest your hands either palms up or palms down on your thighs if you're seated, or you can just rest them at your sides if you're standing. And what I'd like you to do now is, if you're in a place where you feel comfortable and balanced and it feels good, you can go ahead and close your eyes and just sense the breath flowing in and out as you allow your elbows to get heavy, as if your arms are made of lead weights. As you breathe in, notice whatever tension is in your shoulders. You might even let them slide up a little bit again. As you exhale, go ahead and sigh with me and let them get heavy and drop. Keeping your marionette string nice and tall. Let's do that one more time, shrugging up. As you exhale, sigh with me and let the shoulders get heavy. Elbows like lead weights. And I'd like you to notice the space around your eyes, whether your eyes are open or closed. If you'd like them closed, that's fine. If you'd like to have them slightly open to have a soft focus, allow light to come into awareness, go ahead and sense your breath flowing in and out, sitting tall or standing tall, but relaxed as you can, particularly in your neck and shoulders. What I'd like you to do now is imagine that behind your eyes, those deep muscles in your eyes, that there's a really relaxing color deep in the muscles behind your eyes. What color would that be for you? Is it blue, green? Might even be red, yellow, orange, or purple. Maybe it's a pastel color, like in a Van Gogh painting. As you breathe in and out, what I'd like you to do is imagine whatever that color is that's relaxing to you to begin in your eyes. And as you breathe in, imagine that you're sending your breath there. And as you send your breath there, imagine that color, it energizes and amplifies with light of that color. And on your next exhale, go ahead and let that go. And as you do, allow that light, that color to spread through the muscles in your face. Like a warm, penetrating oil that relaxes everything it touches. Allow that color with each inhale to energize over whatever surface it's covered now, over more of your face. As you exhale, allow yourself to let go so that that color spreads over the top of your head, the sides and the back of your head, down your neck. Breathing in and out, more relaxed, feeling warm, feeling comfortable. Breathe in and energize that color of your choosing into wherever it's spread. Perhaps it's spread to the shoulders, down the upper arms to the elbows, noticing the heavy elbows that are now more relaxed. From your elbows flowing with your breath down your forearms to your wrists, to the ends of the fingers. You might imagine that color expanding on the inhale, energizing your face, your head, your shoulders and arms. And now as you exhale and let go of controlling whatever you might want to control about the visualization, allow that color to spread down the upper back and chest. Sensing the breath flowing in and out, knowing that this process will happen by itself as you just imagine and allow. Breathing in, energizing that color through your head, arms, and shoulders, upper back and chest. exhaling, allowing that warm, penetrating oil, that color that relaxes everything it touches to flow down your torso, through your belly, lower back, and sides, to your hips, deep into the muscles of your hips and pelvis, through your thighs and thigh bones, to your knees, allowing those relaxing, flowing experiences of breathing in and energizing those colors down your whole body, now through your knees, down your lower legs to your ankle, and now allowing that color, that relaxing, warm, penetrating oil to flow down through your feet to the tips of your toes. And now allow that warm, penetrating oil, that color that you breathe in and energize, and exhale, letting go, allowing it to flow now, deepening into the internal organs, starting with the organs deep in your pelvis, your genitals, and your bladder, your kidneys. Breathing in and out and allowing that flow of relaxing, warm, penetrating oil, that color that relaxes you flows up now into your lower intestine, up into your middle intestines and stomach, over to the right where your liver is, and to the left with your spleen and pancreas, around back into your mid to lower back area internally where your kidneys are, and even deeper into your psoas muscle, which is this hammock of muscle that supports between your spine and your internal organ, up to your diaphragm, breathing in, energizing that relaxing color, exhaling, allowing it to spread up into your lungs and your heart, breathing in and out, allowing that relaxing color to now flow up deep into your throat and deep into your brain, relaxing, rejuvenating. And notice the entirety of the body, inside and out, now coated in this complete relaxation, that color of your choosing. And take note now, is there an area of your body that is the most relaxed, the most comfortable now, compared to how it was perhaps when we started or earlier today? Whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes if they're closed. And just check in and notice what your body feels now. Are you still? Is your body swaying? Do you just have the movement of your breath? We're going to take a couple deep breaths and set the intention to take this relaxation into your day, into your life, into your conversations, into your daily tasks. Imagine that relaxing color that's now coating every last part of your physical being, expanding outward. As you breathe in and out, imagining it expanding outward like an aura that emanates and connects with everyone around you, relaxing those people that you're with, that you might imagine connecting with, or who might be with you now. And let's take 3 deep breaths with a sigh to close this meditation. Deep inhale, exhale and sigh. And again, deep inhale. And exhale, letting that go. Sigh. One more deep breath in. Exhale and sigh. Feel the deepened awareness you have of your body, deepened relaxation, and the intention to carry that into your day. Thank you for joining me. Please take care of yourselves and one another. Did that turn off yet? No? That's very interesting. Well, I'm still getting the hang of the hiccups of these things, but we'll see when this actually closes like I meant to.